You still there?
Yeah. You hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes,
Shit
sir,
got
yes,
quiet as fuck. What mic you got? That shit
I'm
got
using this.
no background noise.
I'm using this Audio Teca right now, yo. It's even. Yeah, actually got gifted by MJ. You know, the guy with the lean cup or the Supreme cup icon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually gifted
guy
me this
right
map
there.
years ago, bro, and I haven't really switched it up yet, yo.
That's my guy right there. Yeah. He gifted me the GPU I got right now too.
Oh, that's dope, bro. That's dope.
Nice as hell.
Yeah, shout out to him, bro.
Thanks. Are we live?
Yes, sir. I got some tunes running in the back as we prepare. So take your time. We ahead of schedule. Crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I thought I saw the Holy Ghost when I saw you in here ahead of time, bro. I was like, holy.
Oh, man, no, I was in this shit since like 6:30. Setting shit up and all of that. I'm like, this the energy I'm trying to come into the new year with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On time. TikTok superstar on the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Me too, yo. Yo,
Jamie,
Jamie, I think I'm gonna kick a 1-2 dance on there too, bro. I'm gonna get sturdy on there. I'm gonna get sturdy on there, yo. I got the moves, yo. Hey.
Bro, if I see you doing the TikTok hips, dog, I swear to God.
Nah, bro. I'm about to do that. I'm about to do all of that, yo. I'm doing all of that.
Oh my God.
I'm doing all of that on the TikTok. Yes,
you know
sir.
what's crazy? Like my wife, she we went out and got a Christmas tree and shit like that. She did this whole fucking long ass, like she was recording all throughout the day and then edited that shit and did the voiceover. And I'm like, hold up, she got some nice views on that. I'm like, hold up.
That's what I'm telling you.
She's trying to create the couples channel over there.
Bro,
I got the game.
I have one Addy too, bro. Exactly, bro. I'm telling you what, you know what? We eat out a lot at restaurants, so I'm like, yo, this would be perfect. Let's just do like food reviews here. Yo, bro, I have one that has like 12K views.
That's crazy.
My God of War review is doing better on TikTok than it is on YouTube. With way more likes still. That's depressing. Low-key, that's a little depressing at the same time. Like, come on, boys. Y'all can hit the like button a little bit more than that. We got TikTok randoms giving me way more likes and shit. That's crazy.
Comments, bro. I didn't gain like 20 new followers. I had like 4 comments on my shit. Like, motherfuckers talking about the game that I'm talking about and everything. Like, I'm like, yo, this shit engaging as fuck. Motherfuckers is commenting.
That's what I'm saying. Ever since I seen that, I kind of like it over there. At first, I was against this whole TikTok shit. But I kind of like it over there, yo. Low-key, yo.
Same. My TikTok arc is nuts. Like, I was like, I'm never putting that app on my phone. Now,
me too. I was on that type of time.
I might be doing the TikTok hips too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, bro. Holy. I'm on that type of time, bro. I'm on that TikTok, yo. So make sure you follow me and J Main on TikTok. I'm gonna go ahead and find my link so I can post that shit in the chat right now, bro. And shout out to everyone who's commenting right now because y'all are officially in the subscribers only chat. Shit. I wasn't capping. So that means everyone in here who's talking is a subscriber, and I love to see it. All 2023, every live stream is subscribers only. That's how the type of time I'm on right now. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. Yeah, we early today, as you guys can tell, bro. We early, bro. Y'all love that communist talk? Oh man, yeah, I heard they're just trying to get rid of that shit in the States and stuff or whatever, like North America, because of the affiliation with China. How does Trump say it? China.
Yeah, China. Well, even if they do, I mean, I'll make sure my YouTube is linked over there. You know what I mean? Come on over to the side if they get rid of it in the States. I'm saying I posted my short shit up on YouTube too at like 300. So you know what I mean? It's
TikTok is so much more discoverable. I'm telling you, so much discoverable, bro.
Way more discoverable. That was my first time ever posting on TikTok too.
I'm telling you, bro.
To get that much love, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm over there, bro. I actually need to do better, yo. Like clips, anything I do, even reviews. When I do a high production review, I need to actually make a variation of that same review, but snip it up to something more digestible for someone on TikTok. Because I literally just posted my entire God of War review and it still did good. But I think the next time what I'm gonna do is literally edit a specific TikTok version where I slice it up and make it even shorter and put it up over there too. Because the engagement there is really good, man. It's really good, man. Dope shit. Oh, man. Last podcast of the year, J-Man. Oh, man. We ended one. Started a little shorter, a smaller one, but I like it, man. A one-on-one podcast.
I love it.
You know, I'm in a good space right now, man. I'm in a good space. Very, very good space.
Almost got it. Almost. My fault. I'm trying to set this box up.
Yeah, no worry. Take your time, bro. We early, yo. Let me play the tune. Let me play one more beat up in here, man. You already know I always start the podcast with the freshest beats.
Play that free Tory.
Yes, sir. Praise to the Most High. Yo, fuck it. I think I'm gonna take the copyright strike. Fuck it. Hold up. Actually, let me. Oh, I could mute it later. I could mute it. Loki, I kind of want to turn up. Hold up. Praise to the Most High.
That's my shit. Yo, when I went to see him in Vegas, right? Because me and the wife, a couple friends and shit was there. She was like, yo, you need to perform Most High. He was like, nah.
He didn't perform it?
Nah, he didn't perform it.
Nah, you know what? Fuck it. We eating this. We eating this. Yo, Tori, don't fucking strike me, but we eating this. I don't care, bro. We playing the whole music video right now, because man's got to turn up to this joint right now, bro. I'm gonna have to put this on the big speaker so you can hear it though too. Yeah, hold on. We gotta turn up to this real quick. Try to get set up, my boy. Try to set up the guy. Try to set up the guy. Yeah, that's how I go hard, yo. That's
my shit. When that shit came out, I'm like, oh, he got that New York bop to it and everything. I was like,
that shit is hard. That shit is hard as hell, bro. That shit is hard as hell, bro.
He was doing with that one. Fire.
Yeah, that shit's fire as hell, bro. Honestly, like, you know, it'd be wild though. Man get convicted and we just turned up like that. Man's gonna be clipping that. Man's gonna be posting that up with the quickness.
Do a little edit.
Yeah. Then we're gonna just cut that part out the podcast. Go repost it. Yo, chat man, we appreciate y'all popping in. Subscribers only chat. That's how we move in all 2023. So I appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit the like button and support the podcast, man. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Christmas is in what? It's on Sunday, man. It's Sunday. So happy holidays to everybody, you know? If you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, whatever, just enjoy the holidays. I hope everyone
Christmas,
stays safe.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all of that shit. Happy New Year. Everybody celebrate that.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Benji. Shout out to Max in the chat. Shout out to Salazar Maruto 52. Shout out to John Donuts. Shout out to Chrono Clicker. Shout out to Max B, King Kovu. Everyone who is everyone who's a member of the channel. I do appreciate that. Shout out to Arcade, Godzilla 94, Killer Can for Show, King Ghost, Phil DVG, Dylan, I see you. Who else up in here that I need to shout out? Rich Homie Sean, Steph, King Darian 95, the usual suspects, Tony Nova, Duran Stamps, Delayed Saint, Cast Mud Tech. Who else needs a quick shout out before we shout out to Anubis in the chat. That's my guy.
Anubis, what up?
Yeah. Who did I miss anybody that hasn't commented yet? Well, say a comment on, I'm gonna shout you out. You already know how you're feeling, man. But shout out to the mods too, doing God's work, in here. Dre Watson, what's good? Etch the Hero. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. What's up, man? What's up? Jamin.
Yes, sir.
Everything ready to go?
I'm good. I'm recording. We straight.
Let's go. All right. So welcome to another episode of Good Gaming. The boys are back. Episode 16, I believe. Man, going into the new year, we're going to be putting out some fire-ass content for you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy. This was just a taste from what we started. I'm glad that J-Main could come on this Good Gaming journey with me. Smaller, shorter podcast, but, it's full of, it's still fun, full of surprises, good conversations. You already know how we do. We pod experts out here. So, J-Main, how you feeling, sir?
I'm feeling great. Definitely feels, like you said, feels great to be back podding. When we ended Press Start, it was, of course, for reasons not to be disclosed, but coming back and doing this type of format of a show, something quick, something we can get our thoughts out, and this type of format, something I need. Sometimes you just got to get shit off your chest, and a conversational format, like a debate or just a conversation in general. That type of format, you just want to talk to somebody about some shit. So it's cool that we could do that, provide some entertainment for the people. And next year, like you said, it's even up from here. I got myself back into doing some content. Shit, posting shit on TikTok now. I'm about to be different next year. It's about can't wait. I'm excited, man.
Better not fall live. 2 months later, this man haven't posted no videos, no TikToks. I'm gonna be on your ass. You know what I mean? That's
definitely.
good.
As you should. As you should.
That's why I feel like boys together. That's why I want to shout out Tony too, yo. Like low key, Tony kind of inspired me to the point like where I felt like I was getting a little bit lazy. I saw how he was coming with the videos, and I kind of missed that energy that I used to have. That's why I started stepping up my production. So I give a lot of credit to Tony too for that, for making your boy step it up and do better too. That's why y'all getting all these fancy types of videos now. So shout out to him for that. But yeah, going into the next year, once again, I'm not focusing on quality. I'm not focused. I'm quantity. Let me say that properly. Hold up. No, I'm not focusing on quantity, but I'm gonna be focusing on quality. So the shit that I do post up, I'm putting my foot all the way in it, 110%. So when you guys see when I upload a video, at least come show me a little bit of love, even if you're not super interested, you know what I mean? You can still stop by, hit the like button, you know what I mean, and just bounce. I wouldn't mind that either, you know what I mean? But everything that I put out now that's a video is gonna be the best that I can do it, I could possibly do it, and that's how the energy I'm going forward. J-Main, I typically ask like what goals we set in and stuff like that, but I ain't setting no goals this year.
No goals this year?
Yeah, man. Because you know what? I feel like every time I set goals and I don't meet them, it fucks me up a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, mentally, you know what I mean?
It mentally fucks me up a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So this year, I'm coming with like, yo, I'm just praying for health for all my family and my friends.
Absolutely.
And, I'm just gonna try my best at everything I do and just whatever happens, happen. That's my new energy coming into the new year. How about you, bro?
I kind of agree with you on that, where, setting goals. I haven't probably written down New Year's resolutions in a couple years now. I think for me, it's just, I always try and keep it like this, simple. My physical health is first.
Important.
My mental health is second, and my financial health is third. When I got those three in order, anything is possible. So I just focus on those, and then of course my relationships with friends and family. But other than that, if I got all of those three clicking, like when I physically feel good, when I mentally feel good, and when my financial situation is at least decent, I have enough energy to get through a work day, enough energy to come home and make some content and shit like that. Like when those three things are clicking, I'm good. Like it's nothing I can't do. It's nothing I won't want to do. So I've been back working out. I've been trying to eat better. I've been, fucking mentally doing my mental exercises to make sure that, my mental is on point. Cause when that shit turns left, it could get dark. So
yeah,
y'all make sure y'all take care of y'all mental health. You put the social media down if you need to. Sometimes you don't even know what's causing you to trigger. So, I definitely paid attention a lot to what my triggers were this year. And you just gotta listen to yourself, you know what I mean? And take time for yourself. Be good to yourself is what I always say.
Yeah, bro. For real. He preaching right now. That boy preaching. J-Main, a lot happened this year. A lot happened in general. Well, at least I guess for myself too. Like this has been a hectic year. I almost felt like a blur. Like the top of the year. What's it called? We went through. We're doing PSP. The podcast ended. I was going through some issues. Family issues that that are much better today. That's allowing me to do podcasting again, which is nice. As well as your boy also got married this year. You know what I mean? That was this year, man. Sometimes it go blur, bro.
I swear to God, I thought that was last year. That's crazy.
That's how fast it happened, bro. And then before we got married, we did our meetup this year too. That was just this year. That was this year, bro. Look what happened this year, bro.
When you posted the picture, right? I'm thinking like, damn, because I look fat as fuck in that picture. First of all, we're gonna have to retire that motherfucking picture. I got the motherfucking Rick Ross going on. That shit.
You see what man said? They say you got a BBL, bro. They say you got a BBL in that joint.
Niggas said I had the BBL in that shit. Like, yo, I look fat as fuck in that picture. That's why I be doing like 200 sit-ups a day. Motherfuckers ain't gonna see that gut next year. But anywho, I was looking at the picture. I was like, damn, I was fat as fuck last year. That was this year. This year. I can't believe that was this year, dog. That was a good ass time.
Yeah,
too.
That was a good ass time. Yeah, so I met up with Strat, J-Main, of course, and Meds. In Albany, and that was a really dope trip, man. It was a nice little 3-day weekend trip that me and Addy had over there in Albany. We had a great time, J-Main definitely set us up right. We ate at Brazilian steakhouse. It was a good time. Went to check out the mall, check out the scenery in Albany. It was nice. And we definitely got to do that again. Since you're the closest to me, it's dope, man. We got to do like everything, when everything settles down a little bit, because you already know I got a little thing on the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's another thing that happened to me this year.
Yeah, you had a busy year, dog.
Had a busy year, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Met up with J-Main. Went to Jamaica, went to LA, got to get married. Then
did you do LA after you got married?
That's we went from Jamaica straight to LA.
Yeah,
and then we went to LA. Then came back and found out man's have a baby on the way. Yo, shit is crazy.
Fire.
So your boy's gonna be a father next year, and a lot of y'all that are fathers have been telling me how much I should enjoy my time now because the baby about to eat that up. But I think it's gonna be a nice balance though. You're gonna have a nice balance of everything, and everything's still gonna go smooth. I have a lot of support around me with family, the grandmas, the grandpas, brothers, and stuff like that. So I'm grateful for that as well. So a lot has happened to me this year, man. J-Main, what are some of the things that are you would say to yourself that went well for you this year, and
shit.
Jobs. Didn't you switch up your job?
No, I switched up my job last year.
That was last year. Okay.
Yeah. So this year was kind of like my first full year at the job that I got. I did start working from home this year, so that was something that was new for me.
How was that?
I like it because it's not a full-time at home situation. I do like alternate between 3 days at home, 2 days at the office, and then 2 days at home, and then 3 days at the office. So it switches up. I don't think I would like it if I was at home all day or at work all day. I mean, all throughout the week. So I like the change of pace that it gives me. And even when I'm in the office, it's cool. Like, you just catch up with people and then you get straight to your business and shit like that. So working from home, I like it. The job is cool. A lot of the shit that changed up around me was other people in my life around me. Like my wife, she quit her job and she's doing like esthetician work right now. Okay. So like, eyelashes and stuff like that. She
own business for herself.
Yeah, her own business. Started that up. So she's been killing it with that. And then unfortunately I lost my father this year. So that was, I don't mean to sad us out, but that's how I would say my years, it was good, but then it's been a little rough.
Rough too. That's tough.
Yeah. So, with that, I was just grateful that he's no longer suffering what he was going through. And that hopefully he's in a better place and shit like that. But but it did, these times bring the family closer together. But we also kept up with some of the things that we were doing. Like we try and get Zoom calls in. Because we're kind of spread out throughout the country. Yeah. Like some of us are in fucking Canada. We got some in the West, some in the East. So we try to, get the Zoom calls together, make sure everybody's seeing the nieces and nephews, grandkids and shit like that. Just to check in, make sure everybody's mental health and physical health is doing all right. But other than that, everybody else is good though. Good health. My brother beat cancer and shit like that. So that was important. Yeah, man. Gaming was probably, some of the things that helped me take my mind off of
a lot of stuff, man. That's tough. And, and you bringing up gaming, and that's right. A lot of things that go on in our lives, we use, getting together with our boys in the Discord, playing maybe whether it's Monopoly, what we're playing FIFA now. It's just a nice, break from just reality, and I've always used kind of gaming like that to get me right. Cause low key, even when I'm with my family, that's when I'm definitely 2 times when I'm at my happiest. When I'm either just playing games, kicking it with the boys, doing that, and where I'm with my family all together. Those are the only 2 times that I'm truly, truly happy. And, gaming, being part of our lives. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all watching this, it just helped with our mental health overall. It just helps with our mental health, and just let's just unwind and just enjoy, these experiences and these worlds that these developers and these creators, make for us and stuff like that. So you definitely gaming, where would we be without gaming? I always tell Addy all the time, I don't know if it wasn't for the video games, y'all, I don't even know where I would be at, bro.
I don't either.
I probably have AIDS or something, or I'll be dead in the streets here. Who knows, bro? One or the other, bro. I'd have one or the other, bro. I would have some sort of sexually transmitted disease, or I'll be dead in the street. One or the other, bro. I'll be doing some dumb shit. Because some of the people that I was like hanging around with too, and even though we in Canada, they weren't the brightest and good people to be around.
Shit.
Yeah, do wild shit.
Yeah,
so,
man.
I'm glad that I was it. Gaming made me an inside kid. I'm glad it made me an inside kid, man.
That used to be the shit. Like me and my friends and shit in high school. Like they used to do like some wild shit. Like it was like an uptown versus downtown beef that they used to have like after school and shit. So motherfuckers just like walking home after school fighting and shit like that. I used to be like, y'all got it. Like I'm taking my black ass home. I'm hopping on that Call of Duty. Like that. That's what I used to do. Like I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Like first of all, what am I fighting for? Y'all fighting for dumb shit. Second of all, I'm trying to get online. Nigga, I got a prestige, motherfucker. I gotta upgrade these weapons.
It kept us out of trouble, man. That's just a fact.
Absolutely. And to this day, like it keeps me in the house, or it keeps my mental right. Like, cause I'm not thinking about any troubles that I got in my world. I'm worried about how to save this motherfucking world in this game.
I love it. For real. Well, since we're on the topic, what did you play this year? How many games you beat this year, J-Man? Was it a quiet year for you?
Was it a quiet year? Listen, I got a caveat on my list. Listen, my father passed away, so I didn't do a lot of gaming for a few.
We gotta let you slide. We gotta let you slide. We gotta let you slide now. You gotta let me
slide for this. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot on my mind this year, but I only beat 15 fucking games this year. All right?
Yo, that's not too far from me though. That's not too far from me, bro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I got like 20.
That's what I was trying to hit. I was trying to hit 20. But I'm gonna read off my list real quick.
All right, let's hear what you got.
That way, I got so number one on my list. I finished up Hades. Great fucking game. I think I started it in 2021, but I ended up finishing it in 2022. The sequel got announced this year, so I'm actually excited for that. Can't wait to play Hades 2. Number 2 and 3, I had went back and played some of the Halo games actually that I never beat. So I played Halo Reach and I played Halo 3 ODST. I think I ended up enjoying. Can't remember which one I liked more. I want to say I liked Halo Reach. No, I think I like ODST better than Reach.
ODST is fire.
Yeah, I think I ended up liking ODST better than Reach. Definitely cool games, like different characters that you get to follow as, and different stories and shit that were told. But of course, older games, so they had their limitations and things like that. Went back and played Uncharted 4: Lost Legacy. Pretty much, I beat that already before, but I had went back and was getting like all the trophies and shit. Ended up beating the whole game over again from top to bottom. Number 5 on my list, I have Horizon Forbidden Awards. Beat that, of course, on hardest difficulty they had at the time. And I got the platinum for that game as well. And then I went back and I beat Horizon Zero Dawn on ultra hard on PS5 because I never did the New Game Plus on that. So while I was in the Horizon mood, I went back and finished that up. What else I got on here? Halo Infinite. Finally beat that shit.
Damn, you just beating that now? God damn.
Well, that was earlier this year, but
earlier. Oh, okay.
It was like February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I so with that game, I freaking I did all the side missions. Like I did clear like all the bases and all that other stuff, and I kind of burnt myself out on the game. So I had like stepped away from it for a little bit, and then I came back and finished up the main storyline. And I beat that on Legendary too. What else I did? I went back and beat Last of Us Part 2 over. Got the platinum on that. Amazing game. What else I got on here? Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I beat that on Realism. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I beat that too. I like that game a lot, and that soundtrack is banging. I didn't get a chance to play it cooperatively, but I did enjoy it single player. And then I played Call of Duty Vanguard. I don't know if you're going to count this, but Mario Strikers I put on my list just because I finished like the tournament mode and shit like that. So I did that.
That's fine. We'll let it slide.
Let that one slide. You know what I'm saying? Because I was playing that shit at work and all of that. Like that's back when I had my Switch at the time. I was playing that shit at work. I beat A Plague's Tale: Innocence. Tried to play fucking Requiem, but I'm not touching that shit at 30 frames. And my PC can't handle that shit. That shit was my PC dog trying to run that shit. Nah, especially with like ultra settings. Nah, not happening. So I'm gonna get to that eventually. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on veteran, and then God of War Ragnarok. And that's my list, man.
All right.
That's my list.
That's not bad. You played some pretty great games there. You got some oldies too.
One is missing that I'm still working on as we speak is Elden Ring. Listen, I'm gonna have Elden Ring beat before the year's over, so you know what I mean. Go ahead and throw that on there if you want.
When's the last? Nah, we ain't doing that. Don't relax.
Throw that on there if you want. I'm gonna no life that shit like I did Kingdom Hearts. Like I'm about to go crazy.
When's the last time you played it, Elden Ring?
Last week. Because I have and Callisto Protocol too. I'm at the end of like last mission on Callisto Protocol.
Okay. You gon' roast my list because it's filled with old games, and I told you the top of the year, it was just a weird start of the year. You know, besides a couple of games, like I was playing just pretty much old stuff, and some of you guys know I have an alternate PSN account. I started my whole objective for that account is to make it platinums only. Okay, platinum trophies only. So I replayed a lot of games that I already beat. So bear with me, okay? Bear with me.
It better be some classics on this list, too, if you playing old shit.
Yeah. Okay. My list composed of The Order 1886.
Ooh,
I got the platinum in
that's
that.
That's a cult classic right there.
You know what? Me and BG were going on back and forth about this game, The Order being better than Callisto Protocol, and he's full of crap. It's not. It's definitely not. Go back and play The Order. It's definitely not. It's definitely not.
So hold on, real quick.
Go ahead.
Real quick, I'm not gonna deviate for too long. The second half of Callisto Protocol is actually not that bad.
Tony said the same. I think Tony said the same thing.
Bro, the second is more scarier. You get into a bunch of different areas that are creepy as fuck, and of course you unlock like the weapons are cool and shit, but you have more weapons and shit like that as well. Like it's not that bad. I see what you mean.
The game is not ass. The game
it deserves a sequel based on the second half.
100%.
It deserves a sequel. Yeah.
The Order 1886 is not better than Callisto Protocol. If you think so, it's your opinion, by the way. But I think your opinion is ass. I'm just telling you right now, bro. I think your opinion.
I think the gunplay and the world is better in The Order.
The Order, J Main. You want me to tell you the gameplay loop in The Order 1886, my guy?
It's trash.
You you grab an object, you twirl the object. You put the object down. QTE. You get into a room where you do a gun cover and shoot. Basic cover and shoot mechanics. There's nothing to it besides you cover and you shoot. Is the world interesting? Yeah. Does that have some interesting guns in it? Are the weapons interesting? Yeah, but definitely. It's nothing but cover, pop out, shoot. That's most of the gameplay. The boss fights. If you're all talking about Callisto Protocol's boss fights. Have you seen the Order 1886 boss fights?
I remember.
It's worse.
That wolf?
It's worse. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Bro. If we're just looking at it logically and critically, the Callisto Protocol has way more gameplay features going for it than the Order. That's just a fact. Has way more gameplay features.
I'm definitely killing Callisto more than the Order because the nigga that worked on Dead Space worked on Callisto. Like he had the whole template right there, and he still.
But I like that he took it somewhere. Like the game does deserve a sequel. Real talk. I think I really hope it does well enough that they run it back because I think they could do so much things with this franchise and make it a lot better. So we can, because we don't have Dead Space today. We're getting the remake, but are they gonna bring back the series? I don't know. All right, so
know how it goes.
Yeah, so don't laugh. Life is Strange. I replayed that. Right? The game's still a great game. I still stand by it. I replayed Astrobot. I got these are all platinums, by the way. I got the platinum in Far Cry 6.
Wait, Astrobot, is that VR? That's the VR joint?
No, the regular joint.
Okay.
Yeah,
you need to play that VR joint.
Yo, if they bring it to the PSVR 2 and hopefully PlayStation send me a VR unit, because I ain't got the bread. I played and beat God of War on Steam.
Okay, 2018.
2018 on Steam.
Weekend boss fights.
Beat SIFU on
7 times.
I'm counting this twice, by the way. I beat it on PlayStation 4 and I beat it on PS5. Yeah. So there's that. And I'm about to run it back on Steam when it drop on Steam. I beat Elden Ring.
You still got that Xbox? You about to run it on that too?
Yeah, low key, I should. I could beat the game mad quick now. Elden Ring, got the platinum in that. Replayed Infamous Second Son. Demon Slayer on PS5, platinum in that. I replayed The Walking Dead Season 1, platinum in that. I replayed Ratchet Rift Apart, got the platinum in that. This on my Jack Move account. I played and beat Cuphead. I'm a couple of trophies away from the platinum. I need a few more expert boss fights to beat, then I got the platinum in that too. So I'm mad
Did you do the DLC?
I didn't finish it. Just other shit came on. I got distracted. But so Returnal, I went back on my Jack Move account, played it again, got the platinum on my Jack Move account. So I got the platinum in that. The Last of Us Part 1, PS5, played it, got the platinum in that. Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection on PC, beat Uncharted 4 portion. I didn't beat Lost Legacy. The Callisto Protocol, beat that, 1 trophy away from getting all the trophies. Lara Croft Go, beat that. God of War Ragnarok. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and Spider-Man Remastered and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Those are all the games I beat this year.
Oh, you've been playing those recently?
Yeah, I already beat those. Shit. Yeah, beat those.
Yeah, I'm gonna run those back closer to the release of 2. But yeah, now you definitely got some classics on.
Yeah. So as you guys can tell, I played a lot of PlayStation 5 this year. As for my time spent on PC. A lot of my hours were Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I got like over 300 hours on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, bro. I've been playing that. I have like 100 hours in Sim 4. Don't even judge me. Sims 4 because of the Steam Deck. And I'm working on Crisis Core right now.
What you said, Sims 4?
Sims 4.
I didn't even know you played The Sims, yo. Like, yo, bro, I swear to God, Kofi has a whole nother side to him that he don't be telling us about.
Nah, bro. Like, yo, as a gamer, I'm somebody who enjoys a lot of different types of things. And because I dropped the trash-ass Switch, I needed a life Sims games because I wasn't playing no Animal Crossing. So I got Sims 4 on the Steam Deck, and I be playing that sometimes in bed and shit. You know what I mean? So the game
it's over for Animal Crossing. They not dropping no new shit.
I think they are, but I don't play that shit. I'm not touching my Switch until they make a new one, bro.
Look at these Animal Crossing hype beasts. Y'all dropped that shit.
Nah, but
right after
you can't even say that, bro.
The pandemic was over.
Bro, I got like 150 hours in it, bro.
More. Yeah, because we were stuck in the house. You had nothing else to do. Motherfuckers dropped that shit. Yo, look, Jeremy in the chat. Jeremy in the chat
says these two blacks really just said Callisto Protocol better than The Order. This year needs to end. Yo, I'm telling you, people have a different type of recollection of this game. The game, listen, it has promise, and I think it deserves a sequel. I've said this on multiple occasions, but let's not overhype it. I know y'all have selective memory. Let's not overhype it. The game is not as good as y'all trying to make it out to be. It has promise, but I'm telling you, the gameplay loop in The Order is not that hot. Y'all have to relax. Y'all have to relax for real, bro. It's not that hot. So those are pretty much all the games I'm playing. I'll probably have. I'm currently replaying God of War, Chains of Olympus right now. Ooh, I'm almost done that game, so that game is gonna. I'm working on the platinum on that.
You playing it on PC? Oh no, I'm playing platinum. So
no, yeah, I'm playing on PS3.
Oh, you have a PS3. Okay,
yeah, I have a PS3.
You got the collection then.
Yeah. So I hooked it up to the bedroom, and when I'm in the bedroom, sometimes I just run the PS3. And I'm
about to say, did you Ben have that game, the collection for God of War?
Yeah, I've been had it. Okay,
I'm about to say I got a physical copy sitting right here if you needed it.
Yeah. I have all the God of Wars on PS3, so I have the entire collection.
I don't collect, but I got like 7 PS3 games just sitting right over here. That I had bought like a while ago just because I had like all the Uncharted games, fucking Sly Cooper, Last of Us on PS3, Call of Duty 4, Ni no Kuni, and the God of War collection, and the Kingdom Hearts shits.
Mr. I hate physicals. Go ahead and send that my way. Send that to my address immediately.
Yeah, if you want them, you can have them, bro. I don't give a fuck. I was trying to sell them shit to GameStop, but they was like a quarter for each game. I can't suck my dick. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face, huh?
All I gotta say, all y'all physical game haters, if y'all have physical games that y'all do not like no more, go ahead and I'm gonna give you my PO box or whatever and send them my way. Me, I collect all physical. I have a shit ton. get mad games in boxes. I'm just waiting until I redo my game room, and I'm gonna do a crazy library shelf of games and shit like that. You already know what it is, so
absolutely.
Hey, man. So yeah, those are all the games I played. Like I said, I'm working on God of War, Chains of Olympus, Crisis Core. I've been playing Need for Speed Unbound as well, which I'm enjoying. That and FIFA. That's pretty much all I've been playing right now too, as well.
It's a few games this year that came out this year that I started, but I never finished. What was it? SIFU. I got to get back to that.
Y'all piss me off, bro. You don't play none of the hot shit that I love, bro. What are you doing, bro?
I like SIFU, but SIFU. I think I was playing something else when SIFU came out. I started it because I don't like playing multiple games at once. So that's what fucks me up sometimes. So I'll start if I'm already playing the game and then a new game comes out. I'll start it and then I'll be like, oh, I like this. Let me stop, finish what I was working on, and then come back to it. And then I never fucking come back to it. So that's what.
You know what? I'm about to expose J Main. I'm about to expose J Main right now. That boy was waiting for the easy mode patch. Let's call it what it is. What
Nah, nigga, nah.
That boy J Main was waiting for the easy mode patch. We don't respect J Main's game completion of SIFU. If you did not beat SIFU before the easy mode patch came in, we ain't trying to hear it, bro. Facts.
The fuck it then. Fuck that whack ass game anyway. Shit didn't win no fucking awards at the Game Awards. I don't nobody give a fuck about that. Get that bullshit out of here. Nobody acknowledging that whack ass game.
All right.
Now I'm gonna get back to it.
Get back to that shit. That game is fire, bro. I don't know how people don't see it. It's one of the most fluid games I've ever played in life. It's just so saucy. The combat animations, everything, the dodging is beautiful, bro. We got two super chat donations. One from Rufflemont. He says, "Just saw Puss in Boots and it was fire. Puss in Boots 2. Is that a new movie or old?"
Yeah.
Is that new?
Yeah, they just came out.
Is it the Shrek? The Shrek character?
He got his own movie.
Really?
The cat got his own movie. Yeah.
I thought that phase was
it was over.
It was over. The Shrek phase was done.
Low key, if they bring Shrek back right now, that should probably do great at the box office because Shrek is such hell yeah. Shrek is such a a meme
character.
It's part of meme culture. So that shit gets used. It's so many other movies and games even have references. Motherfuckers compared God of War to New God of War, certain scenes and shit to the Shrek movies. It's crazy. The culture behind Shrek is actually very popular. And Shrek is one of my favorite movies of all time. That shit is
Shrek 2.
That shit is amazing.
Shrek 2. It's
incredible. I like one.
Incredible.
I like the premise of one just because that whole twist in the middle of it when she ends up being a fucking ogre herself. Bro, that shit was crazy. Somebody that was this princess, sitting up on her fucking pedestal, and then she ends up being an ogre at the same. I'm yo, that shit was. That was a good twist, right?
I think my favorite one is still the second one though. Shrek 1 was good. I think that'll be my second favorite. I don't think I really like Shrek 3 from what I remember. I don't think I really like
I don't remember Shrek 3. Shrek the Third, I think it was called. They had kids
third,
and shit. I don't really remember that one.
All right, Rufflemont has another super chat donation. Shout out to him. He says, "The fight scenes in Puss in Boots 2 were if both Platinum Games and From Software directed a movie together, and the animation looks amazing. Just because you bigging up this movie, I'm going to check it out. Not at the theaters, but I'm going to check it out on Netflix or something, bro. I'm going to check it out on Netflix, bro. I'm gonna check it out. J Main. So as we recap the year, what would you say is your top 5 best games you've played this year if you had to make a top 5 list?
I don't even know if I got 5, but I could give you
which is crazy too.
I could have 5, but I don't want to put shit on my list that I didn't beat.
It's forced though.
I also don't want to put shit on my list that I didn't beat. I feel like SIFU probably could have been in my top 5, but I didn't beat it, so I don't want to put it there. I feel like even Elden Ring could have been on my top 5, but I didn't beat it, so I don't want to put it there. Of course, God of War Ragnarok is in my top 5. Horizon Forbidden West is in my top 5. What else? I guess it would be one more then.
You see, Tony made a tweet saying that he can't even make a top 10 because there's not 10 games worth mentioning that released this year.
10?
When he said that, you know what? I kind of you know what? If I'm making a top 10 list, like when I get to like 5, like 6, 7, 8, 9, like I'm kind of pushing. Yeah, I'm pushing it. I'm just putting shit there that, you know, because I beat it and I kind of somewhat enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
I didn't even get to Dying Light 2 this year, like, and I love the first one. And I didn't
buns.
I know everybody's saying it's trash, but I still want to even try it. I didn't even get to play that shit. Like my year was all over the place. Like it wasn't a good year for me in terms of playing shit that I really wanted to get to. And then by the time like some of the heavy hitters came out, that's what I was focused on. So I don't know. Like I gave you 4. That's probably
the best you could do. Yeah.
That's probably the best I could do. I don't know if you could do, like, you play more than me though, so you could
yeah. My top 5 will go as in order. I would say God of War Ragnarok is number 1. A close, very very close second will be Elden Ring, right? Mm-hmm. Number 3 is easily SIFU. You know, I've been, you know, riding for this game for a while. That's SIFU. And J-Main, this is where my list gets a little muddy too. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
4 and 5. I don't think there was 5 games that I truly like I die for. Like I love as much as those 3 games that I just listed.
You know you want to say High on Life. The way you was posting screenshots for that game.
Bro, a boy posted. Man's make 3 posts and somehow I become the poster child of High on Life. I got fucking House of Highlights reposts my shit. I'm like, bro, like relax, bro. Like I don't even be wanting this kind of attention sometimes, but like, what's going on? Posting this on IG.
I think you single-handedly the reason for the reason why the game got as much popularity as it did.
Oh my god!
I swear to God,
my shit went viral, bro.
Came out, that shit went viral, and out of nowhere, like High on Life was just shooting up the Xbox charts. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I don't know what the fuck happened there.
Hey man, they say I got the influence, huh? I don't know.
But they now High on Life gate. I don't know.
Yeah, but Loki, that's my top 3. But
yeah, I guess I'll put Shredder's Revenge in my list too. I really enjoyed that.
I'm trying to think of new games that came out this year though. That's why I'm not trying to put old games that I played this year.
No, Shredder's Revenge came out this year.
No, yeah. I'm just thinking for myself. I mean, like I'm trying to figure out for my last 2. Fuck.
What else came out this year?
I don't know.
You played Stray, right? Did you like Stray? I know that shit.
Bro, I couldn't even finish that junk, bro.
Oh, you dropped it?
Bro, man, as well that it's too much over hype in that cat game, bro. That cat game ain't that nice, bro. It ain't that nice. I'm sorry to tell y'all. That game ain't that nice. But, you know, there's a couple of games. You know what I'm really enjoying? I'm enjoying Crisis Core right now a lot. So, you know, I beat that way back in the game, but I'm enjoying that right now. That'll probably end up making my list if I finish it. And I'm liking High on Life. The gameplay is starting to open up as I get more player upgrades and more weapons and stuff like that.
Right.
But, you know, it's another game that is cool. Like I told you last podcast, it's like a palate cleanser for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like one of those games just after playing something amazing, you just want something that's goofy. Just kind of throw it in there. Yo, that's how I feel about that. Yeah. So I don't even think I can make it up to 5, to be honest. At that point, I'm just pushing it. But those are my top 3. Elden Ring, God of War, SIFU. Those are the games I absolutely stand by. And if you haven't played it, you need to get on that. You know what I mean? What would you say?
The lack of Horizon on your list is crazy.
You know what? I have 2 weeks off from work. I'm going to try and finish Horizon within that time. I'm going to try my best to finish.
Well, you have 2 weeks starting now, like right now?
No, starting Monday. I should have 2 weeks off.
That's what's up. Shit,
so I will try to finish Horizon in that time. But
because I don't want to hear you crawl real quick. I don't want to hear you crawling back when the DLC drops. And it's PS5 only, and the shit looking fire. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you finish that Forbidden West. That way, you know what I mean? You're stamped for the DLC.
Yo, the funny thing is, the looks has never been an issue for Horizon for me, bro. Like, I always thought the game was amazing.
The new gameplay elements and all that shit. You know what I mean? The looks. In there. It's all going to be in there.
Just hopefully that expansion includes a personality for Aloy as well in that expansion, bro. You know what I mean? Give her a personality, then that game might be extra fire, bro. For all the people in the chat that I'm seeing that are saying Bayonetta and some of these Nintendo games, bro, I told you I do not touch my Switch no more, and I will refuse to touch it, bro, until Nintendo gives me new hardware. Hopefully next year they give us new hardware.
Bro is a changed man.
And speaking of next year, most anticipated games coming out next year, J-Man. Top 5. Give me that top 5 real quick.
That's next year. If all this shit drop that is supposed to drop, Next year is looking crazy. Number one on my list would have to be, damn. I'm going with Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were a Final Fantasy guy
bro,
like that.
I'm not, bro. I swear to God, Final Fantasy 15 was the first Final Fantasy game I ever beat.
I am mad at it.
I'm not even a Final Fantasy guy. Like I played 13. I thought the shit was garbage.
I played and beat 13. I like 13. I don't like 13, bro. I don't like 13-1 or Lightning Returns. I couldn't finish those games, but I did finish Final Fantasy 13, man. I thought 13, I kind of liked the gameplay as well as hey man, I might die on this hill, but I think it has one of the most craziest official soundtracks as well. That official soundtrack kept me, that battle theme in Final Fantasy 13 kept me playing that shit. That shit was just too fire, bro. That shit was too fire, bro.
I couldn't get with it. I think I probably got maybe a quarter way through before I dropped it. But then I played 15. I enjoyed 15.
I like 15 too. Everyone hates that too. I like 15. I like 15.
15 almost made me shed a tear. Like, ain't no game that can do that I'm not gonna say is good. Like that shit was good.
That ending too was tough, bro. I don't even care what nobody said, yo.
I fell for them dudes. So 16 just looks like, more action based. And they said it's not open world. So like I'm okay with that. Like I'm perfectly fine with it being more like hub world based, and then you got like these large ass areas and stuff like that. I'm okay. As long as that combat is fire, the story is looking decent, the boss battles is looking crazy. So I got that on my list. Number 2 would definitely be Spider-Man 2.
Easily.
We talked a bunch about that shit last week, so y'all already know what it is. Spider-Man 2. Number 3 on my list, I'm gonna probably throw one of the remakes in there, and I'm gonna go with Resident Evil 4 remake. Definitely is one of my most anticipated games. I remember I beat that game for the first time actually on the Wii. With the motion control.
You know what? That's not a bad way. No, that wasn't a bad way to play it. Yo, a lot of people think that's a definitive version because of the way the controls. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like perfect for the Wii.
Yeah.
It's perfect for the Wii. Like if you never played that game on the Wii,
I did.
Play that shit. That shit is banging on the Wii. I played that, beat that there. So I'm definitely looking forward to the 4 remake. I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't seem to have the same like limb dismemberment as 2 did with the remake. But it still looks good nonetheless. They added some nice new features and stuff like that. So I'm gonna throw that in there. What else? I'm looking forward to Hogwarts Legacy. Believe it or not, that was one of the games I was looking forward to this year, and it got delayed to next year. The newest gameplay stuff that they've been showing, dog. You like The Sims, right? Dog, I swear to God, like this game, you can like customize your whole fucking like the room and shit that you stay in with furniture.
Reminds me of Bully. Does it give you that vibes? For some reason, it reminds me of Bully. It
does. Yes. Yeah. It's like a rated E version of Bully. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going through the school, you're learning new magic powers. You can take the dark route and learn the dark arts and stuff like that. Like I'm definitely going dark arts. Like I'm trying to fuck shit up. And then they got like a bunch of traversal options, whether it's flying on the broom or some of the mystical beasts and shit like that. That shit look good. I mean, I had my little gripes about them putting like some of the dark art stuff behind the paywall, but who am I kidding? I'm still gonna be there day one. The combat might not be the best. It's just magic. It's like wizard shit. So you can't expect it to be like this high action based combat. It's gonna be wizard stuff. So it should be engaging.
It should be engaging still. Like what I mean, even if it's doing that, hopefully it's still engaging and it's fun to play. I think ultimately that's what matters. If the gameplay loop is enjoyable, right? Like you said, I'm not a big Harry Potter fan as well, but the whole allure of joining whatever your factions or whatever they call it, your groups.
The schools and shit.
Yeah, the different kind of schools and creating your own character. Yeah, the houses. Yeah, creating your own character. Like you said, there's different paths with the good and the evil. I think that's an interesting dynamic as well. So I'm definitely interested in this game. I told you once before, I tried watching the Harry Potter films to get myself hyped for this game. It didn't work. I got through the first film. By the second film, I wanted to kiss a shotgun. I did not. I couldn't sit through that shit, bro.
Trying to tongue kiss a shotgun in that.
Holy, bro.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm gonna try
again. I'm just saying. I think I fell asleep in the movie theater watching one of them shits. Like I don't even know which number it was. Like I don't know. I'm gonna try it again. I used to actually read the books too. I got up to like the 3rd book.
Really?
Yeah.
Better than me.
Believe it or not, I got up to the 3rd book, and I don't know, just the movies. I just couldn't get into them, but I'm gonna try it again. Thankfully, this shit starts before even the Harry Potter is even involved. So the game is like, probably will have like some lore and shit that's from the movies, but nothing too crazy. And the last on my list is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, or whatever that shit's called, right? Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. That's your 5.
That's my 5 right there. Not in order, but that's my 5.
That's your 5. Yeah. That's a good list. All right, so
I could probably make a 10 because I'm looking.
There's a lot of games coming out, bro. That's a fact. My top 5 has some similar games as that you have on your list. This is no order as well. Spider-Man 2. Really looking forward to see where Insomniac takes us. Really looking forward to these ray traced puddles so I could judge them. Really looking forward to the new I want to just see Venom, and I don't know, is Peter gonna get the symbiote suit and all of that stuff, like Kraven the Hunter? Yeah. I'm curious to see where they take us, because I feel like this is Spider-Man 2. This is where you gotta elevate the franchise and introduce some new things that really takes it to the next level. And it's also confirmed to be PS5 only. So now I don't want to hear no excuses, because everyone tells me the old consoles is holding it back, right? So I want the gameplay to be slightly different, like with new features and all of that. So I'm really curious to see where they're going to take us, and hopefully we'll see it soon. You didn't mention this one, and if I'm being quite honest, I'm looking forward to this one more than Resident Evil 4, Dead Space Remake.
Yeah.
I'm looking Dead Space Remake. Dead Space 1 is a classic. Absolute classics. And, the developer did say that they were inspired by the original Resident Evil 4 making the original Dead Space, right?
Right, absolutely.
But I don't know if this is a hot take, but I think I like Dead Space 1 more than Resident Evil 4. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but
I can see that.
I think the first Dead Space is an absolute classic, and everything that they've shown me, what they're doing with this game is that they did not just make a 1-to-1 remake, J-Main, but they added new features to the game as well, and I'm really looking forward to that. Everything I've seen looks fantastic. Yeah,
I was just watching a video on Dead Space Remake the other day, and they even the beginning of the game where you first get introduced to a human body transforming into like a necromorph. They redid that whole scene. And I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but if you never played that game, they redid that whole part, and it's actually more like engaging with the way they redid it, and where the position that you're at when you first see it and stuff like that. Like, they really doing a great job with that game.
Yeah,
it looks incredible.
And honestly, the first time I played that shit, I pissed my pants. Like, that game was actually scary. That's one thing that I even criticized Callisto Protocol for. I don't know if the Callisto Protocol is just not scary, or I'm just not a bitch anymore. It's like, it could be one or the other. Like, I don't know. But playing through Callisto Protocol, none of the scares got me. The game is extremely atmospheric and looks great and stuff like that. But I felt like going back and playing Dead Space was like a little bit more jump scary than I did recently install Dead Space 2 on PC just to run it a little bit, and immediately that game starts you off on some like crazy ass jump scares and some wild shit. I'm like, yo, low-key Callisto Protocol was missing.
The thing with Callisto Protocol is the jump scares are so predictable.
They're predictable. Like,
you can see it coming from a mile away. It's like, all right. Exactly. And you can also, it also has that Uncharted effect where like when you climbing some shit or you walking across something, it's gonna break and you're gonna fall through.
Yeah.
Like, you just know.
It's one of those.
Right.
Yeah, see, I don't know if it's just like gamer experience at this point. Now you kind of know all these cliched type of moments, or like, I'm crawling through this vent here. You already know they're gonna pull someone across the vent. Like, like a lot of cliche moments that, like, if you've been playing games for a long time, they've kind of reused a lot of these things in other games. Like, we've seen this before. So maybe that's why like the scares really didn't get me in Callisto like that. But all I remember is playing Dead Space back in the days. That shit used to scare me and shit like that. So I'm actually curious how I'm gonna feel playing Dead Space 1 Remake, because it has been a while since I played it. I beat it on 360. I beat it on PC. But I can't even lie, I can't remember every moment to moment in Dead Space right now. Like, if I'm trying to recall it, I can't remember.
No, I know I can't.
Yeah, I can't recall every second of it. So hopefully, it gives me gives me a feeling of a fresh new feeling
Yeah.
for the game. So yeah, looking forward to that as well. You already mentioned it, Zelda Tears of a Kingdom. I'm praying to God that this is a high priority on Simu or on Yuzu.
Oh, you ain't even touching this shit.
I'm praying to God it's a high priority, and it should be Zelda, right? Hopefully it runs great. Though. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna support it because it's Zelda. I'm gonna buy it, of course. If they have a collector's edition, I'm getting that too. But I do plan on playing that on PC. With better resolution and hopefully at 60 frames per second, whether it's with Ryu, Jinx, or Yuzu, because that Switch, I don't know if it will be able to handle it nice, and I ain't trying to play it on that 25 frames per second right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hell no.
What else is coming out that I'm looking forward to? I guess I do have a little bit of room for RE4. I'm trying to think what else.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think I have room for RE4 because I'm looking forward to that too. So put that on my list, and as well Final Fantasy 16, like you are. I'm actually looking forward to that game, even though I've been saying that if it was turn based, I'd be kind of fire. But I'm still looking forward to the action games. That shit.
Yeah. Somebody actually commented on my TikTok too. They was like, they was asking me. They was like, I hope this game isn't turn based because that shit is dead.
What's wrong with you guys? You
like,
guys don't appreciate the quality.
That shit is dead. I was like, well, you're in luck because this shit is action like a motherfucker.
Y'all don't appreciate the minute quality turn-based games. Like, you know what I mean? I like the turn-based, man. Dead. But yeah,
wait, who is that in the chat? Shout out to my guy, John Donuts. Stellar Yams. Hopefully it comes out. It hasn't been confirmed with a date, but it is tentative to come out 2023. Stellar Yams, aka Stellar Blade. That's definitely on my top 10 list for games of 2023.
I'm looking forward
for the yams alone. We need games with more games.
I wasn't looking forward to that game when they initially revealed it because I felt like it looked kind of off. But the more that I've seen of it, it's been looking better and better and better. So I'm definitely excited at this point to pick up the game.
Kofi saw them jiggle effects. That's what he saw. Like, and we get different outfits. Nigga, yes.
We have Gian the Don has been a member of this channel for 23 months, so shout out to him.
Shout out to my boy. Yeah,
he says Final Fantasy 16 going to be Game of the Year 2023. Early thoughts? I think it's gonna. You know what? I think it's gonna be quality. I could tell that. I could tell that. They're actually cooking up this one properly. Let's just say that they're cooking up this one properly.
And the way they've been revealing it has been great.
I almost forgot. We're not getting one, but we're getting two Final Fantasies.
Wait, the
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth
remake. Damn, Rebirth is.
They said winter unless it gets delayed, but they did confirm winter 2023.
2023 is looking kind of crazy.
Looking stupid right now, bro.
Because
Xbox is gonna actually have some games. And Xbox is gonna have some games.
Survivor,
Starfield. Redfall. I'm into Forza Motorsport. I know you don't play that shit, but I like Forza Motorsport. So, yeah, it seems like 2023 is going to be a strong year for gaming overall.
I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and Street Fighter 6 is supposed to be coming out next year too.
I believe Tekken 8. I think Tekken 8.
Tekken 8. Yeah. Shout out to Forspoken. I'm looking forward to that too. You got love over here, Forspoken.
Well,
part 5.
Yeah. DrewTube says Rebirth drop in 2024. It hasn't been confirmed for 24, but it's quite possible that it could get delayed. But it did say next winter. Go watch the trailer. It says next winter. I
guess I see what he's saying because that could be anywhere from December to like February.
Oh, so yeah. I never looked. Yeah, I never looked at it like that. You're right. So December, it could be. It could be January, February as well. Well, hey,
I know damn sure they wasn't talking about this winter. Like,
yeah, it wasn't this
first few months of this year. So nah.
Yeah.
See slipping.
DrewTube again. He says Diablo 4. That's another game that, for some reason, I'm actually trying to give it a chance. I'm not. You know how we usually roast the top down PC shit, but low key, everything I've seen of this Diablo 4 it actually looks pretty damn good. Have you seen like gameplay of this shit?
I have.
And the visuals and like it looked good though. It looked good.
It's one of the Diablo games I actually would try. It is.
I want to try it. I want to try this game, and I've never played a Diablo before. But Diablo 4 might be my first Diablo because the shit actually looks freaking good, bro.
This shit gonna be in Game Pass? I'll check it out in Game Pass.
Is it?
Is this who makes this game? Oh,
I believe
right?
It's Activision Blizzard, but I don't know if the deal's who knows how this deal's gonna work by the end of this shit. You know, who knows, bro? Who knows?
Yeah. Well, hopefully if the deal go through, I'll check it out on Game Pass.
All right, so to wrap up this year recap before we get into some news topics and get out of here, let's talk about gaming disappointments. What was the most disappointing releases that happened this year, or announcements or whatever that was just mad disappointing? I got a couple. You want me to go? Saints Row, right there.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Y'all had an opportunity to reinvent the franchise and bring it back to the roots, and y'all really do this TikTok Gen Z era bootleg ass Saints Row. Come on, bro. That was mad disappointing to see, bro. Very disappointing in that Saints Row, man. They could have really took it back to the glory days, really get into some, I get it. You're trying to be quirky, you're trying to be funny. You know what I mean? They could have hints of that in it, but at least take it to a little bit more serious tone. I think that's the direction that Saints Row needed to go to after going to the super goofy shit. So I'm saying,
I was excited. I was excited for that because they did talk about like going back to the roots and shit. And I kind of felt that they were gonna like intertwine some of the goofiness into it. So I thought maybe it would be like a half and half, but I still felt like they leaned too much into that goofy shit and ended up like being the whole image of the game. Plus the way that shit released was insane. Like the performance on that game, all the bugs and glitches and shit like that. No way in hell that should have been the rebirth of Saints Row. But I'm gonna throw another one out there for you. Last of Us Part 1.
Sheesh.
That was one of the most disappointing games.
All right, so you have to break it down. Why?
Absolutely. When they first announced Last of Us Part 1, and then them talking about how they learned things from Last of Us Part 2 previous games that they wanted to implement into the remake, I thought maybe, okay, we get in a game that's gonna have updated gameplay. Maybe they implement some of the dodge mechanics, maybe some of the improved stealth mechanics into The Last of Us Part 1. Even make some of the areas bigger so that some of these new mechanics make sense. You don't have to change the locations; just make those same areas bigger. That way, these gameplay elements can be implemented into this. And they literally gave us a 1-for-1 fucking I'm gonna call that shit a remaster. That's how disappointed I'm in that game. That's a fucking remaster, 1-to-1 with better looking visuals. But that's the same fucking game that we've been playing since 2013. And they didn't even do anything with factions. Like we already been waiting for factions 2 since 2020. And they didn't even give us a taste of nothing new in factions with this remake, which I thought would have been a good opportunity since we've been waiting for factions. It's going to be 3 years next year. They didn't give us nothing. So that right there, that's probably at the top of my damn list of most games of 2020.
The only thing I will say personally, this is for me, my take. The only thing I would say that's disappointing about The Last of Us Part 1 remake is what they chose to charge for it. That's what I would say is the only thing that's really disappointing to me.
$70.
Yeah, I think for what they upgraded, for them trying to charge people that much, you're asking for too much for a game that already got a remaster with less content. And we did get footage where we seen like early development of The Last of Us Part 1 where there was like dodging mechanics, there was other stuff like that. So it definitely would have been dope if they implemented some new gameplay mechanics, and we clearly do see it's possible. Because look at Dead Space Remake, right? They actually taking the time to redo things. So Dead Space Remake,
Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4 Remake has new mechanics in it.
It has new mechanics. So they did claim that they improved the AI in the game. They did say that, but I played the game on the hardest difficulty on Grounded, and to be honest, a lot of the same strategies that worked on the PS3 and the PS4, you could use the exact same strategies on Part 1 as well, even on the hardest difficulty. So I found that interesting as well. I found
Yeah,
that
we really
interesting
we
as
really
well.
got to see what this remake was really about. They got the show coming out. They want to make sure they
You
got
know
a
what?
product
Hey, J
out
Main,
there that looks nice for the show when people start watching it.
let
You
me
know what
put
it
on
is.
let me put the tinfoil hat. That
Uh-oh.
what you just said, but they also wanted to sneak a little PC version out, but they had to put it on. They had to put it on consoles too. Like,
So
let's
that to
just
make it look
update.
nice.
Yeah, let's update this game. We really want to put it on PC, but let's put it on PlayStation as well. Just milk these people dry pretty much. So I think that was the situation.
That's kind of what they said about Uncharted. They was like, because people was asking why did they just do Lost Legacy and 4 on PC? Why not put 1, 2, and 3 since they just had got remastered for the PlayStation 4? And they was like, putting those games on PC that look like that would be below PC standards. They would pretty much saying that they would want to remake those games first before they bring them to PC. So
Yeah,
that's probably in the
yeah.
works too.
Yeah, if they remake it, it's definitely gonna release on PC. It's obvious. Yeah. Okay. Let me throw another one at you.
Oh yeah,
Gotham
let's get it.
Knights.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good. I didn't even play that shit yet. That's a good one.
Gotham Knights. Listen, there's no reason. There's absolutely no reason a game that launched, I believe, in 2016, J-Main.
Yeah.
Isn't that when Arkham Knight came out?
2015, I think.
2015?
Yeah.
That makes it even worse.
Yeah, 2015.
It is 2015?
It is 2015. Yep.
There's no reason
June
why
2015.
a game that released in June 2015 is way more atmospheric and better looking than the game launching in 2022.
It's a damn shame.
Gotham
I
Knights,
re-downloaded Arkham Knight and was like, wow, this shit still looks amazing.
Yeah, there's no reason why. And I get it. This is not Rocksteady that did it. I believe this is the same team that did Arkham Origins, right?
Which was a good game.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Game.
That's what I was about to say too. How is this game worse than Arkham Origins though? I don't know how that works.
They
bro.
fell
I
off.
don't know how that works. I don't know.
They
how that
done
works,
felt
bro.
like it. It just blew my mind that they had the template and even worked on the Arkham game, that they wanted to like switch it up like this much, where it almost felt like or looked as if it was like a RPG like game. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, no, that should have been the last thing that they were leaning into, especially, and it might have been too late at this point, especially with the way that Marvel's Avengers turned out, because that was like they built that game around RPG elements, this live service style game. It almost seems like that's what this game was even trying to be, without the live service stuff. And I'm just like, nah. And then the whole console controversy with the 30 FPS, like that was a trip. And I still don't like. I'm not denying that the co-op was the reason that it was 30 FPS. But what doesn't make sense to me is, what if I didn't want to play the game in co-op? Like, if I didn't want to play the game in co-op, why do I still have to suffer with that 30 FPS? I can understand if I did, but if I turn that shit completely off, why do I still have to suffer at 30 FPS with that game? I don't get that.
Yeah, I just took it in real quick. I just took it in, not to sidetrack, but Twitter has this feature where now it's putting views under your tweets.
Yes, yeah, they just put that in there.
So now we can see who's really just hating to hate.
See motherfuckers that viewed it, but they
just want to look it, but they don't want to
like
it. They don't want to interact, and they just hating for hate purposes. That's crazy. You know why they're doing this? They're doing this for probably advertisers and stuff like that. So they have a clear way. Hey man, I guess if you're somebody who gets a lot of traction on their posts and stuff like that, I guess it's a good way to see if you pop in real quick via impressions, because a lot of advertisers be using that as like gospel and shit, like your impressions and.
So the thing with that though is we already had access to our impressions,
but now everybody now it's public.
Just pretty much make
it's
it public.
It's public.
Yeah. I don't like the way they have it formatted either. They got to change that up. Like when you click on the actual tweet, it's like two rows now. It's like views, then likes, and then retweets and quote tweets. I don't know. It should just look cluttered. They make it Twitter cluttered as fuck for no reason.
Yeah. Gaming disappointments.
Yeah.
Some people ain't gonna like this one, and it's like beating a dead horse. But it's not really gaming disappointment, but it's a studio disappointment by Xbox Game Studios. But we're gonna leave it at that. It was a little disappointing this year. It was a little disappointing this year, guys. We didn't get no major.
Big disappointed this year.
We didn't get no major releases, man. No major releases. So there's that. And yeah, that's pretty much on the top of my head. But Jamie, you want to get into some topics real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
DualSense.
DualSense fucking
controversy, man.
Yeah, so they actually have like some hands-on impressions of the new DualSense. What is it called? The Edge? Is it the Edge? Yeah, Edge controller. Edge. Yeah, so this is the new $200 pretty much pro controller from PlayStation that they got coming out. And you can change the stick caps to to your liking as far as like concave, the convex. You could change the whole stick module. So I guess like what I was listening to a few videos, and if you want to take like the whole stick out and replace it, it's like 20. I think Sony's gonna be selling them for like $20. So I guess if you get like stick drift or something, it's an easier replacement.
No,
if you want to just if you want to swap it out.
Nickel and dime people right now, yo. Holy.
Right. What else did they have on this controller? It has back paddles. Not the 4 that I think most pro controllers have.
That's 2.
It has 2. And then I think there's like two of them kind of look like long paddles, and then the other 2 were like these small looking like stub things that you could put on the back. What else with this controller? It has.
You can lock the USB charger in place. I guess if you're doing some professional gaming or tournament gaming and you don't want the hard wire to come out, you can lock it in, which is a pretty cool feature. I guess that's a pretty cool feature.
Right. Yep.
Did you already mention the hair triggers?
No. So yeah, that's a good point. It has like 3 levels for the triggers where you can change how far you got to push it down before the game reacts. In addition to that too, you can also adjust dead zones and stuff. Like when you pull up the menu for the controller on the system level, it has a lot of customization in terms of the dead zones for the triggers, dead zones for the sticks, button customization and shit like that, button mapping and all that other good stuff. So other than that, I think the biggest downside of this, which a lot of reviews and impression videos that I watched didn't mention, but they saying that the battery life on this is worse than the original DualSense.
That's disappointing. That's disappointing.
Not good. So
that's very disappointing.
The fact that you're spending over $200 on a controller and the battery life is
should be number one. That should actually be the first thing that we're fixing on this before back pedals, hair triggers. Like the battery got to be better and has to last longer. I feel like with these premium controllers, most of them they promote like crazy battery life, like some crazy like 20 hours, 15 hours, 40 hours, some. You know what I mean? Like so, it's really disappointing to hear that the battery life is even less. Even though, granted, it's slightly less, but it's still less, which it shouldn't be. And Jamie, like you said, reviewers, like some of the YouTube tech guys have got their hands on this, and I watched some impressions of it. And to be quite frank, looking at the build quality, it looked kind of cheap. And one thing, US, I think it's the black YouTuber. What's the name? US. Average consumer.
Average consumer. Your
average consumer or something like that. I was watching this video. Amazing setup. I need to get on his level. I need to get on his level. I like what he does, and that's what I strive.
Yeah, you remind me of him. That's funny.
I would love to do something like that because that shit is. That's what I see. Like that's peak shit. Yo, that's some dope shit. So shout out to him. Whatever. But he said something that flip some light switches, some light bulbs in my head. He said that, picking up the controller, yo, I couldn't tell a difference between the regular DualSense and the Edge. Like the weightiness is the exact. He said something like I'm like, oh man, that's how the build quality. Which granted the DualSense build quality is great, but I was kind of hoping that when you're going to be charging $200 for a company, I was hoping it was going to have a little bit more of a premium feel with the materials and maybe I like when these controllers have a little bit of a weight to them and stuff like that. So
I don't know if I got too much of a problem with that, only because I do feel like the DualSense is a pretty good built controller.
It's good built controller. That's why I said granted that, but I would have liked to see maybe better materials. And one thing that is striking me, that's bothering me, is the gloss on the front. That's really
Who
that's
made that
that's a
decision?
terrible idea. That's an absolutely terrible idea.
It's a horrible
And
idea.
after a week, honestly, look, Jamie, with my PS5, since I knew that was glossy, I made it for a point that I'm not gonna wipe this shit. If I do wipe it, I'm using the best fiber cloth. Somehow this shit still got micro scratches on it. Somehow.
Yeah, you can't avoid that shit with gloss,
Somehow.
man.
I'm like, yo, I've been so
can't.
careful with this. So I don't know why they designed the Edge controller to have this little glossy kind of finish
Yeah.
with a part that you're gonna always have to take off too with your hands
Right.
to replace the sticks and shit.
I would have a little bit more faith, but like like the fact that you said you could take it off, so you probably have to rely on third-party vendors to make like some different finish, like maybe like a matte finish cover for that, because Sony has already been doing a terrible job with the customized like PS5 plates. Like they got some colors, but they should have been going crazy with the PS5 plate covers. And so
the camo's like the best one that they dropped. That's like the best one they dropped.
Yeah, they should have like game specific ones and all that shit. Like them shits would sell like hotcakes. But yeah, you'll probably have to wait for some third party vendors to make some covers for that. But that leave that glossy shit in 2006, like when PS3 had that glossy fin. Like that shit is over. It's all about that matte finish.
Yeah. It's not because it's not nice. It just ages very poorly. Like it just ages bad. You know what I mean? Like I do like the gloss thing in pictures and like, you know, the high res photo shoots that they be doing. Like it looks pretty as shit. But practicality is just not good for the long run, because those get those micro scratches and those look even worse, bro. I don't know, bro. Yeah, but who knows? Hey man, I already hit up PlayStation Canada, see if they have any opportunities for a review unit. Then I'll put out my own video at a later date on that as well. Well, since we're on the topic of PlayStation as well, we got some Horizon news. Jamie, do you want to cover up since you're the Horizon connoisseur?
Absolutely. So, it's been rumored and speculated that Horizon was getting an online co-op game, and Guerrilla Games pretty much confirmed this with a new job posting that they had made, which detailed that you'll be applying for a position that had to do with an online project. They also pretty much confirmed it in a tweet where they said, join Guerrilla in Amsterdam as we work to expand the world of Horizon. They also say we're continuing to create epic solo adventures for Aloy, but there is more. A new internal team is developing a separate online project set in Horizon's universe, featuring a new cast of characters and a unique stylized look. Friends will be able to explore the majestic wilds of Horizon together. So pretty much confirming that not only will there be more single player games for Horizon, but they're also working on an online project and an external project for Horizon. So Horizon fans is eating good.
Y'all eating
these days, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit in the pipeline.
It seems like PlayStation really likes this franchise.
Yes.
They want a TV show. They have a co-op game. There's rumored to be a MMO game for it.
Yep.
It seems like PlayStation really wants this franchise to be the next it thing. You
know Listen.
What I mean? You know what they gotta do? They gotta stop bundling the game into consoles and let's see what it really do. Let's see what it really do.
I know a lot of people want to run with, Horizon's only selling well because it's bundled. Listen, NPD does not count bundles for games, right? Horizon Forbidden West, as of November, was sitting at a number 8 for the year as one of the best-selling games of the year, and that's included on the
really
list.
Good. That's
with
really
multi-plats, games that are on fucking Call of Duties,
with everything,
Maddens.
right?
You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad number to be at in the year like this year, especially with God of War, Elden Ring, and shit like that. So it's a game that sells well. It's a Ubisoft game, but one thing people forget is Ubisoft games fucking sell amazing. Assassin's Creed, when it comes out, is always one of the top selling games. So this game makes the money, and casuals probably like it. Because it's like that Ubisoft style type of game. So this is probably why they're going in with all these projects for this franchise. I'm looking forward to the multiplayer portion of this game. I think it'll be like hopefully it's like a Monster Hunter style game.
You know what? I think that sound a lot more. I think that sounds a lot more interesting to me. Like them doing a little bit of a co-op in this. But since the character is mad bland anyways, it might as well be just a someone that doesn't talk. Fuck it. Let me make my own character and let's fight the robots. I'll probably have way more fun with that anyways, yo. So
Yeah, but
I am looking forward to see
what
I'm looking forward to the co-op experience. I think it could work. Like you have always described them making like a Monster Hunter style type of game with like maybe 2, 3 people, 4 people co-op. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. And they said, I mean, yeah, so they said like the future of the single player, they're gonna be making more games for the single player and shit. Being that the next game is gonna be PS5 only, I really hope they revamp the whole melee combat system, especially when you're fighting against humans, because that shit is ass. Like I don't even give a fuck. Yeah, still ass. Like they included some more combos, but it doesn't feel fluid. It feels floaty as hell. And that's my problem. Like I don't even give a fuck if they copy Souls or God of War. Like copy something where the melee or like the human on human or the regular combat feels like precise. It doesn't feel precise, and I think they could do so much better with that. I think the machine combat, the arrow combat, all that shit is fine. And that's just my biggest issue is that.
So yeah, I be popping shit, but yeah, goddamn, this game is beautiful though, bro. Holy,
amazing! It's still
this game is beautiful.
Best looking game this year.
Bro. I know I be trolling and talking shit, but this shit is beautiful, bro.
When you get to the later game stuff, when you get further west, son, you gonna be sitting at this game like, holy shit!
Nah, the game is beautiful. So.
How far we've come in gaming. That shit is so beautiful, dog. The day and night cycles, and when it turns night and you see like the water, the moon glistening off the water, like bro, that shit incredible, man.
Yeah, I'm 30 hours in. I'm pretty far. Like I said, I got to the point where I believe I'm trying to craft the thing that lets me breathe underwater. I believe I believe that's the mission that I'm on right now. How far would you say I am in the game with main missions at least? If you're just talking
story wise,
yeah, main missions.
Probably like 65%, maybe.
Okay,
50,
so
between 50 and 65% done with the game.
Okay, yeah. So that's where I'm at right now in the game, and I haven't played it since Elden Ring, so I need to get back to it though. I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, the underwater is nice too. It's a lot of like stuff to see under the water. Now that you can like breathe for a long time, they did a good job with that too.
Okay,
but yeah, Horizon multiplayer. Hopefully we get something next year, man, because we need some more multiplayer from PlayStation.
Yes, sir. We got a pretty interesting report from Hideo Kojima. You up on what he said?
Oh yeah, with the his other game that he's working on, right?
With Microsoft.
Yeah, boy, he collaborating with Microsoft on a cloud-based title.
Why Xbox always get the weird shit, bro? Like, come on, bro. Kojima, you couldn't make just a normal game for Xbox. It has to be cloud. Like, oh my god, well, listen, bro.
Does he know? Like, listen.
What does it mean? But also, then again, we don't even know what it means. Like, what do you mean cloud? Does it mean like? What do you mean cloud? Like Crackdown cloud? Or are we talking about cloud like it's a streaming game cloud? Like what do you see? I feel like it's so broad, so we can't really say right now. But we did get that little teaser. Or not teaser. It wasn't supposed to. It's a leak, actually.
It was leaked, yeah.
It was a leak of the supposed game that Kojima could be working on for Microsoft. And
Overdose, I think it was called.
Yeah. It looked like some Silent Hill type of. I don't know, walking around. I don't even know what like it was all about though. But I
think this is gonna be his like you said, like the Silent Hill. Like you remember how when the demo for PT came out and it became like this community type of game where everybody was on forums, social media, helping each other to get through. Like I know Death Stranding kind of like flirted with those ideas as well, with like the bridges and the ladder, like bridges and stuff that you create to help another player get across and shit like that. I think this is going to be another type of game like that, but use the cloud infrastructure to just help update the shit on the fly almost. Like it's almost like a living game that'll never be offline because it's all built in the cloud. So like shit's gonna be updating here and there, and like every time you go in, there might be some different type of shit that you come across.
Well, didn't someone compare this, or I don't know if him himself compared this, but didn't he compare it something like this, like to the Medium? Oh, I swear that was a quote that like, yo, it's supposed to like play like the Medium or some shit like that. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, but I swear I seen something like that. Maybe someone in the chat will confirm with me if I'm bugging or not. But someone said it's kind of like the medium type of set. I don't know if he said that himself. Okay, wait, hold on. At this time, Kojima described a completely new game that no one has ever experienced before. More recently, he claimed one of his titles is like a. Oh no, okay. Oh okay, no, never mind. I think I miss. Okay, no. I think I took it then. I swear I read that somewhere. But hey, man, at this point, I'm not. Look, Kojima is a GOAT. I stand by that. I love his games. And no matter what it is, it definitely got my attention. No matter what, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. And hopefully,
we'll see.
It's something dope and the new experience here. I don't know, but
the fact that nobody wanted to touch this game except Microsoft, I'm already concerned.
Is it desperation? Is it desperation?
Listen, Sony greenlit Death Stranding for this motherfucker. That was already unusual.
First of all, Death Stranding is fire, so we're gonna slide it. Death Stranding is fire.
No, listen, it might be good after the fact, but if Kojima pitched Death Stranding to you, you would be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" The fact that this is even more unusual than Death Stranding, and Microsoft was like, "Yeah, fuck it, we'll take it." Like they just that don't leave me with no high hopes for this shit. This shit about to be weird as fuck. Kojima literally threw a baby in her throat and put that out as a trailer, and motherfuckers was like, "Oh my god, this reveal trailer for this game is going to be fucking insane." I can't wait to see it.
The review trailer is gonna be confusing as hell, bro. It's gonna be confusing.
It's gonna be wild. He said Kojima says Microsoft understood his unusual game when others thought he was mad. He's mad about this. This has to be even more obscure than what.
Now I'm even more interested.
Of course you are.
Now I'm even more.
And it's the cloud, something that Microsoft is they loved for, right? They've been doing so great with the cloud over there.
Yeah. We got a super chat donation. This one's from Same Old 23. Says, y'all remember when BG was attacking everyone on Twitter on the IGN post when that rumor came out for Horizon co-op when they were saying it doesn't need it. LOL. Yeah. That was a time.
That was a lot of PlayStation fans. Anytime you bring up multiplayer with any PlayStation
game, they damage control. And guess what? When they announced the co-op, well, guess what they did though? What did they do, J-Man? They celebrated it. Now they happy. Oh shit, another game. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it's just weird, bro. Like, honestly, co-op will probably make Horizon a lot more enjoyable. I ain't gonna hold you. I think co-op will actually make that shit a lot more enjoyable.
It's perfect for it. Like, it makes sense. Like, that shit is like 1 + 1 is 2. Like, that's how simple it is for that type of game.
Yeah.
For real, man.
And I guess we can wrap up the podcast with talking about a very sad, very, very sad anime character arc coming to an end right now, bro.
We shed a tear.
I don't know if y'all heard the breaking news, but Ash and Pikachu's journey is coming to an end after 25 long years.
Damn.
The final 11 episodes of Pokemon featuring Ash and Pikachu is coming to an end. You know, it's coming to an end with the final 11 episodes, and they're gonna start a fresh new I believe continuation with a new protagonist into
two new protagonists
leading into the new Pokemon generation, I guess. So you know what I mean. Didn't it take like Ash like a million years to finally win like one of them tournaments or some shit, or Pokemon League or some shit like that? Didn't it take him it took him like forever, right? Yeah, I think he became a champion after like how many years, bro? Like, so that's crazy, man.
That shit. It's been 1,300 episodes, or almost 1,300 episodes.
Wow, 1,300, Jesus.
Since 1997 in Japan, 98 in the US, and it's finally coming. That shit is crazy. Like, I've been stopped watching Pokemon a long time ago, but just the fact that was my childhood right there, like to the point where I had the fucking Pokemon Pikachu edition Game Boy. I remember I got that shit for Christmas.
Yeah.
And it came with the yellow version of Pokemon, which had Pikachu following behind you in the game. Like that shit was groundbreaking to me when that first came out. I was like, yo, this is insane. Like that was That was like incredible. So I was like, I really feel like Ash in this shit. Like I think I
Yeah.
even named my character after him. So like
Yeah.
the fact that it's coming to an end, like finally he could take off that dirty ass hat, and just relax.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there's like anime specials where he features in it and stuff like that. He pops in like the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if you remember like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I don't know if you watch that shit, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
the
remember.
regular Yu-Gi pops in the show every once in a while for like a little special. I think the dude's
I
name
can
is
see that
Jaden or some
happening.
shit. Yeah,
I
I
can
could
see
see him.
that
I
happening.
could see him popping in or some shit like that. Here and
Especially since
there.
he's leaving off as a champion, so he probably have some tips and shit like that, like
Yeah,
for the new
yeah,
folks. What they say,
yeah.
it's supposed to take. Oh, the new show will take place in the Paldea region from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which will feature protagonists Rico and Roy.
So they already got them. Okay, okay, okay. All right,
Yep.
that's cool, man. So you know what I mean. Shout out to the boy Ash Ketchum, bro. Yeah, I
Gotta,
mean.
gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
All right, man. J Main.
Yes, sir.
Last episode of the year, man. That's it, man. That's all the topics we have for you guys, man. It was a great conversation as always. Shout out to everyone who came through. Shout out to everyone who hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. And make sure you subscribe to me and J Main's channel. If you're commenting, you're already a subscriber because we're doing subscriber only going forward. And I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Shout out to everyone in here. Yeah. J-Man, you have anything else to say, man? To the
Um,
people before we get out of here?
Definitely just appreciate the people always for rocking with us. I saw a lot of the all of the condolences in the chat for my father, so I definitely want to say thank you
Yes,
to
sir.
everybody sending
RIP,
your
bro.
love and condolences and stuff like that. And next year, man, it's gonna be a good year. I'm gonna definitely make sure I not only beat more games, but of course put out more content. I need to start getting into reviews too. They ain't gonna be high production like Kofi's. I ain't got all the shit that he got, but just getting my thoughts out there on games. I want to
Yeah.
put more stuff like that out more. Build my channel up more and stuff like that. So y'all make sure y'all stick around and keep rocking with us, man. It's gonna be a good year. A lot of games, a lot of content for y'all folks. And I can't wait. I'm excited for next year. I really am.
Rich Homie Sean said, did we ever post our TikTok? So let me go ahead and find that
Oh,
link.
yeah, I got you.
Let me get that. I don't even know how to. I think TikTok has a desktop version of it too, bro. I ain't.
Do they? I know I posted my link on Twitter earlier, so I'll just find that. But I'm JMain518 on TikTok.
I don't even know what my shit is on TikTok, bro. Like low key, I kind of forgot what my shit is.
But I think yours is Kofi X Games, I want to say.
Yeah. I think search me up. It is Kofi. Yo, did my shit freeze? Hello. All right, yo. My
The
shit is
stream?
No, my computer is acting a little funky right now, but hopefully you guys can still hear me. My thing is Kofi X Games. So yeah. Check that out and follow me on there. And I think my other TikTok is Kofi X Addy, so you can follow me on there. And J Main says what? J Main 518. That's it.
Yeah, JMain5. I just posted the link in the chat, so
Perfect.
yeah, I could go ahead and check that out.
Yeah, my computer bugging right now, right on time too.
PC problems.
There we go. Now it's back to normal. All right, guys. Everybody have a nice night. Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys in 2023. You guys have a blessed holiday. All right. Be safe, and we'll see you guys next year. Peace.